Jim, Farsley at the weekend, what kind of test can we expect from them?
It'd be a tough task, as I say. There's no easy games in the division. You know, obviously Farsley haven't had a great start, but you know, they've got capable players. I said in a previous interview in the week, I've worked with Jimmy Spencer before in my time at Morecambe. They've got James Anson, who's been one of the better lower league centre forwards, a good, strong, solid, you know, target man, and those two up front with Parkin and just behind. And you know, they've got decent players, you know, for the level, but for whatever reason they haven't, you know, they haven't started well enough. But you know, I've got full respect for them. We're going away from home. We've got to adapt to all the things that they throw at us. Obviously the surroundings, the pitch. Obviously we've had a lot of rain recently, so you know, whether that plays into it. You know, we've spoke about the pitch in the past there. I've been there in pre-season to watch them against Halifax, and the pitch was actually quite, you know, decent. They haven't played there last week with them being away at Celtic, so hopefully that's okay, and you know, and lets us play a little bit. But as I say, we've got to overcome every obstacle that they throw at us. It'll be a tough game for us. Like I said previously, they all are, but you know, we're unbeaten, we're top of the league, we're looking to win the game, we're capable of winning the game, we've got goal scorers in the team. So it's very much one of them, you know, believe in yourselves, counteract everything that's thrown at us, and make sure that we go and ask big questions of them defensively, and as I say, create opportunities, score goals and try and win the game.
You say Farsley will be a tough game. We saw Gloucester come last week and put up a fight. Does that show that we need to be on our guard against teams lower than us in the league?
Every game, like I said to you, there's no pushovers at the level. You know, at the minute we're there to be shot at. We're the only team unbeaten, we're top of the table. So everyone's going to want to take our scalp, so we've got to make sure that we guard against that. We've got to show, you know, that extra determination and desire to make sure that we, you know, at the very least stay unbeaten, you know, and look after that record, because it continues to build momentum and confidence. You know, it's not by fluke, it's because we're a decent outfit and we deserve to be where we are at the moment. But as I say, we're there to be shot at. It doesn't matter who you come up against, whether it's the top of the table, whether it's the bottom of the table. Anyone's capable of beating anyone. You know, you only got to let your guard down slightly, come off the gas 1-2-5%, something like that, and there'll always be a team waiting to lay the boot in on you, and Farsley won't be any different to that. So you know, we know anyone we play against, you know, we make sure that we do our background stuff, our homework, you know, our due diligence to make sure that we see the strengths and weaknesses and what's likely to be thrown at us, and we put that into training and come up with a plan, you know, with regards to trying to win. So as I say, Gloucester was a tough game. They're in a position that they don't want to be in, and a position that we're probably all a little bit surprised by because of what happened with them last season. But again, capable players, and asked a few questions of us, and as far as they be exactly the same. So we're going to make sure that we're ready for that. But like I say, you know, we're positive, we're looking to win the game, and hopefully we can do that.
Picked up a clean sheet as well last week. Is that something you're looking for a bit more consistency of?
Yeah, I think you know, all good sides are built on a solid foundation, and defensively we've been quite good. And as you say, last time out, a clean sheet, we're pleased with that. In an ideal world, you come out of every game with a clean sheet and you score as many goals as you can, but it's not always like that. But you know, while you have got a clean sheet, you've got to look after it, and if it does become one, you've got to, you know, be extra, you know, again, determined and, you know, ready to try and make sure that it only stays at one, just to give you that better chance of scoring one more, or at least one more than the opposition at the other end, and winning the game. So clean sheets are great, they breed confidence. Again, there's a win and run at the moment, but if you can keep a clean sheet, certainly the back lads, the goalkeeper, you know, they thrive on that type of thing. You could see that last week, you know, with the lads who were on the pitch coming off and really pleased that they kept a clean sheet. What goes on at the other end, that's for the people who are paid to put the ball in the back of the net. So that's what we've done. We've won the game last week and we're looking to build on that. So, you know, clean sheets would be nice, but as I say, every game's difficult. You've got to work extremely hard for every clean sheet, every goal that you score, every point that you gain. So Farsley will be no different, but all those things are in our mind at the moment, which we can, you know, looking to continue.
This week we saw Berkey back on the grass. How pleasing is that for you as a manager?
Obviously it's a problem position for us at the minute, with Berkey being out and Dan Pike coming in from Blackburn and doing really well, and unfortunately him getting injured and going back. But you know, Danny Philliskirk's more than capable, certainly on the evidence of last week. We're still exploring other avenues. You know, Berkey's back on the grass at the minute, so you know, he's going from strength to strength. Dan Pike's back on the grass at the minute, so whether we we go back into that situation and maybe pull Dan back to us if it's possible, if Blackburn would let us. So there's a lot of things that we're assessing at the minute, and obviously looking at other targets in the meanwhile to give us that help and hand. We're going into a block of 3 games in a week now. We're a little bit light on bodies as it is, so we might need that strength and depth to make sure that we can put out capable sides in every game that we go into. But it's nice to see Berkey back. As I say, it's been a serious injury for him. At the time we figured it was going to be an operation and a longer period out injured, but fortunately for us, we've got a good medical staff, and he's back on the grass now, and as I say, he's going from strength to strength day by day, so long may that continue. Hopefully we'll get him back on the team fit and well sooner rather than later.
Finally, we're looking like we're going to have some good support going down to Farsley tomorrow. What's your message for them going down to Farsley?
Their support is very much appreciated. We've had a long period off with no supporters, and it's great to see them back, certainly home. I keep saying we'd like more and more through the gate to get behind us and cheers on and enjoy the journey that hopefully they were going on, and get behind their local community side. So I'm big on things like that. I think there should be a link between fans and communities and the football clubs, and whatever happens on the pitch, they should enjoy the day out at their local club, and the social side of things, and meeting up with friends and family, etc. And that's big for us. That we need everyone behind us. We will have ups and downs in the season, but it's important that we all stick together and we all move forward, and we're all positive, and we're all looking for the successful ending towards the season. But it's just as big on the road. Obviously not as many go away from home as what they do at home, but we've had some fantastic followings recently, and as I say, the last game away at Alfreton, before the game I've seen filed shirts behind one goal, filed shirts behind another goal, sing songs at both ends. It's not really seen, so it was fantastic on the day. Obviously it wasn't a great performance, but we got an equaliser through Ethan Walker, and we give them something to cheer about, and another point to take on back home onto the Fylde coast. So as I say, it's very much appreciated. Support is big. As you say, there's a few going tomorrow, which is great for us. We want them to enjoy the day, get behind us, and we'll do all we can on the pitch to give them something to cheer about, and hopefully come back with 3 points. So big thank you to every one of them who's going to travel over. As I say, hopefully it's a good day for us all.